Right, so we've just been having a little look around Nerdbase, and I'm not going to lie, I've got chills.
Yeah, me
so I
too,
found a
man.
man called Nick Joseph who appeared in the original Star Wars, not A New Hope, Star Wars, later subtitled to New Hope. But so we're standing here now with a man who's seen history himself. Nick, how are you, friend?
Yeah, good. Glad I came here today now, out of the rain.
Yeah, that's it. Avoid all of that. Has it been good? You met many fans today, Nick?
Yes. Great number of fans come in, and a few I've always met before as well. Yeah, it's been a good day here. Been a very good day.
Nice. Well, in Star Wars, way back in the day, Nick played Major Arhul Hextraphon. I certainly hope I've said that correctly. Thank you, my friend. And you'll see him. You're in the medal ceremony, most prominently, aren't you?
Yes, that's the one. And the medal that I gave was the one for Han Solo.
Wow.
There's a story to that as well.
Imagine that.
Because the Major and his family were captured by the slave and imprisoned on their slave ship. And one day there was a big explosion, and the two guys who came in was Chewbacca and Han Solo rescued them all. And that's why Han Solo was given the first medal.
No way.
A bit of history there. I love these stories, man.
That's amazing. And how does it feel? Because we're here in 2021, and we're in a shop. We're celebrating. That's effectively what we're doing. We're celebrating a huge part of pop culture history. What does it feel to be part of that? Is it just like every day at the office for you?
Well, when you first get a job, it's just like any other job you get,
Yeah.
you know. Same with Star Wars. I mean, I was booked 2 days for Star Wars.
Yeah.
In the end, I turned up 15 days.
Wow.
So, you know, because after the 2 days, which was taken for the entrance for the guys to come down, because as the door opened, they walked down.
Yeah.
The trouble was then somebody farted. And it's one you could say, what a beauty.
No.
Yeah. Nobody owned up.
Do you have any theories on who it was?
Well, I won't tell you who did it, but I know who did it.
No, you know?
Chewbacca!
No way.
No, we don't know.
Wow.
Nobody owned up. But anyway, we had to do that scene 5 times.
Wow.
Before, we finished that.
all because of that little bodily movement. Well, I was going to say to you, you appeared with Carrie Fisher, Mark Hamill, Harrison Ford, et al. On the set. How were they? Did you have any interaction with them, and how were they on set?
Well, we used to have some good laughs. Carrie was one of the girls you never turned your back on. I was talking to Mark, and he looked at me and he smiled. I thought, what's he smiling at?
Yeah.
And the next thing I knew, Carrie had thrown a cup of water all over me. So I said to her, I'll get you for that. But unfortunately, I didn't.
Oh, man.
You've got the story.
Yeah,
I mean, when you watch Star Wars today, it's totally different to what was being...
Isn't it?
You know what I'm going to say?
Yeah.
It's totally different to probably what you guys turned up to work. And a lot of, especially the British crew, thought, this is a bit weird, isn't it? This is a little bit odd. Did you, honestly, when you turned up, Nick, did you think, what on earth is going on here? Well, this is so odd. I mean, now we look at it, especially Matt and I, we were brought up in the 90s. It's a given.
Yeah.
We look at it as, well, it's Star Wars. It's its own genre. What was it for you, never knowing what Star Wars was, being part of that? Was it weird?
Well, obviously, as you say, it's totally different today because
Yeah.
when I did it, we were actors then. I know we've got actors today, but they're not the same as what we had to do in them days, you know,
Right.
sort of 40, 50 years ago. I mean, when I left drama school in, when was it, 69,
Yeah.
you had to work.
Yeah.
You know, when you're in drama school, and then the teacher used to say to you, well, if you're not going to do that right, what are you here for?
Wow.
And that's the sort of thing, but yeah, when you're on a set, you had to work. The same thing, I did Doctor Who, and I've
Yes.
done Blake 7, and I did James Bond even then.
Wow.
It's still acting, with Roger Moore and that. But today, you've got a lot of scenes where you're acting against nothing.
Right? Or a green screen, or
a green screen.
I think the famous thing is a tennis ball. Some people have said that tennis ball.
That's right.
Tennis ball on a stick, yeah. Not back in your day, though, Nick.
No. But as I say, you just got to adapt yourself to what goes on today now.
Yes,
But,
of course. But it was special, wasn't it?
Oh, absolutely special. I mean,
And did you know that when you were there? Did you realise?
no, it was just another couple of hours or a couple of days job.
Wow.
Go home, wait for the cheque to arrive, and then, as I say, 2 weeks later or thereabouts, my agent said to me, they're calling you back. And I said, what for? She said, I don't know, but you need to go back.
Yeah.
And it was 15 days later that I finished.
Wow.
That's how it goes.
2 weeks on a set of, because again, like Luke said, now looking back, we kind of see it as it must have been this big thing, but of course it was just another independent production at the time with George. But I mean, this was 77 we're talking about. We're now 2021.
Yeah.
What's the impact been? Because you spent 15 days on this set, but we're now how many decades later? What's the impact of being in that film? What's it had on your life?
I mean, again, you see, you go on a set and that's it.
Yeah.
But who knew what this was going to be like?
Right. I don't think anyone
Nobody.
did. I don't even think George didn't. I don't think the crew
No.
did.
Lucas never knew a thing. It was just, a couple of $1 million.
Especially toward the end,
And that
right?
was
I
it.
think a lot of people were very sceptical about it. He was in Hawaii, wasn't he? He went on a holiday with Steven Spielberg.
He ran away
because he
bless
thought,
him,
you know what, this is I can't deal with it.
Can't handle Nick having a go at me if it fails.
Yeah.
Like, you got invited to the premiere in London. And, of course, we were down the front area and you got the crowds at the back.
Yeah.
And it was unbelievable. The crowds were cheering at the film afterwards. And when we went outside, there was so many people waiting.
Unbelievable. It really was
Yep.
revolutionary, right?
Hit them straight away.
And to say you were part of that, Nick, that is
great.
It is great,
But,
isn't it?
I did the premiere for the first, and I did the premiere for the last one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, great.
Wow.
I've got
Amazing.
tickets for both of them still,
Wow.
Wow.
Lucky man.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you so much for your time with us, Nick. It's been so good talking to you, and thank you for being just
great.
part of this amazing legacy.
You're most welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you, mate.
I'll have the 50 quid now.
Yeah.